Damn. Dang it. We might be cooked, y'all. We might really be cooked. All of us that are hoping for a 2026 WNBA season, this is not what we needed to be hearing. We already know Nneka Wnba put on her poo shiesty. She put on a shiesty and got shiesty with the WNBA and signed with a competitor league in Project B during the midst of a CBA negotiation as the president of the WNBPA. Conflict of interest. Now,
the Indiana Fever always knew this moment might come, but the shock still landed like a thunderbolt. Kelsey Mitchell, the team's unquestioned superstar, the cornerstone Stephanie White had envisioned building around, just made a move the coaches and the entire organization simply couldn't accept. Her latest choice, one that could reshape her career under the banner of a rival league, has effectively cut ties with the team she was meant to lead. Now, the WNBA is left scrambling to manage the fallout. This isn't just news, it's a seismic upheaval.
Now, we are finding out that Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. This is insane. Welcome to Keep the Vision. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the channel, hit that bell notification, hype the video. Shout out to Mick. Shout out to Mick Talks Hoops. I actually saw he put up something about this where Project B is basically following everybody that's already signed to the league. Is looking like this is nuts. So shout out to Mick. Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. We got what?
At the heart of this explosive controversy is Project B, a bold rival league aggressively recruiting the WNBA's top stars. This isn't just another offseason side venture. It's a direct challenge to the WNBA's authority, surfacing amid high-stakes CBA negotiations. With the league's future already on shaky ground, it now faces a threat like never before, as players weigh lucrative new opportunities against their loyalty to the game they helped build.
Put up something about this where Project B is basically following everybody that's already signed to the league. Is looking like this is nuts. So shout out to Mick. Kelsey Mitchell may be headed to Project B next. We got what? Less than 2 weeks left in this 30-day window for the negotiation between the WNBPA and the WNBA. This is wild work, man. Wild work, man. I don't know what. Kayla might have to be next. Everybody else is going and taking the baggy bag.
The first domino crashed down with Nikigma at the helm of the WNBA Players Association. Her choice to join Project B in the midst of ongoing CBA negotiations sent shockwaves through the league, a stunning act that immediately created a glaring conflict of interest. The message was unmistakable. Players are prioritizing themselves, and if the WNBA can't meet their demands, Project B is ready, offering lucrative deals and open doors.
I'll work, man. I don't know what. Kayla might have to be next. Everybody else is going and taking the baggy bag. We already know. Look, let's just get to this. So on Project B's Twitter, right? Global Project B, boom, they're only following 11 people. Now we know Alyssa Thomas has signed, Nneka Wnba has signed. Those are the signings that are public already. Those are already out, right? Those are already out. Now they're also following certain players: Jonquel Jones, Marina Johannes, Jewel Lloyd.
The whispers have now erupted into a full-blown roar. Kelsey Mitchell seems to be Project B's next big target. A closer look at Project B's Twitter account shows they're following only a hand-picked 11. Alongside already confirmed signees like Nneka Wnba are several elite WNBA stars: Jonquel Jones, Marina Johannes, Julie Lloyd, Camila Cardardoso, and most strikingly for the Fever, Kelsey Mitchell herself. This isn't random.
It's Julie Lloyd, Camila Cardoso, who I think is definitely going to go over there, and Kelsey Mitchell. They going after some heavy hitters, y'all. Project B not playing. They're not getting no middle of the pack players. They're not doing any of that. These are just the WNBA players. They're signing. They're going to be signing the top players from China, the top players from your all time. Emma Mason probably be over there. All of them. Kelsey Mitchell is right here at the top of the list. And listen, man, Kelsey Mitchell is not no spring chick.
Project B isn't messing around. They have no interest in average players. Their plan is simple and ruthless. Gather the absolute elite, the top-tier stars from across the globe, including standout talent from China and other international leagues. Kelsey Mitchell's spot on this exclusive roster signals she's a major target, highlighting Project B's relentless push to assemble an unbeatable lineup.
She's standing at the carousel waiting to collect her bag. She's going to Unrivaled. She's going and getting that money in Unrivaled at 200-some thousand. And she's going to be looking to get a max. She's definitely getting a max if their WNBA season happen. And she is also going to be collecting at least $2 million a year payday from Project B. This is interesting, man. They're not playing around. They're not playing any games at all. Like they're not playing games. They are looking to collect.
Kelsey Mitchell, approaching her 9th WNBA season, is no longer a rookie just finding her footing. At this point in her career, securing her financial future is everything. God, and this isn't merely about the game. It's about maximizing every opportunity, claiming every reward she's earned. She's standing at the crossroads of her career, ready to take what's rightfully hers. And Project B is offering a suitcase that's hard to ignore.
So they're not going away. They're not going to go away. And Kelsey Mitchell is not gonna turn down no paper. This is the time with Caitlin Clark going down. Kelsey Mitchell played so well and it rose her stock so high. This is as high as Kelsey Mitchell's stock has ever been. This is as high as her stock has ever been, and she might not be this hot again. So she's gonna be looking to collect all bags. And really think about everything that is going on. We got Adam Silver dealing with the government. They're sending out
The financial temptation is impossible to ignore. Mitchell could earn her full WNBA max contract if it comes through. And on top of that, Project B is offering a jaw-dropping $2 million per year. That figure completely eclipses her current WNBA salary, presenting an almost irresistible opportunity. While this is ultimately a business decision, it carries massive consequences for her current team in the league.
About everything that is going on. We got Adam Silver dealing with the government. They're sending out subpoenas and all types of stuff. He can't focus on getting a deal done for the WNBA right now. The players want Kathy Engelbert out, so it seems like they don't even really want to negotiate and get something done while she's in position, or they may be negotiating to, hey, once this deal is done, she has to go. And the players, the WNBA doesn't want these players playing in competitor leagues. Okay, they want the prioritization thing. So
Kelsey Mitchell's value has never been higher, fueled in part by the surge in WNBA visibility brought on by Caitlin Clark. Riding this wave, Mitchell has elevated her game to unprecedented career heights. She recognizes this moment as a rare chance to secure a generational contract, making her determined to chase every financial opportunity, regardless of the fallout. At the same time, the WNBA is in turmoil. Adam Silver is mired in government subpoenas and other distractions, leaving him unable to fully focus on the CBA negotiations. Meanwhile, players are openly calling for Commissioner Kathy Engelbert's removal, creating a tense and hostile negotiating environment. This internal chaos, combined with fragmented leadership, leaves the door wide open for rival leagues like Project B to lure frustrated stars away. The league's central demand is clear: top players should not participate in competitor leagues. But this directly conflicts with Mitchell's ambitions and Project B's existence. Players now face an impossible choice: loyalty to the WNBA or unprecedented financial opportunity. Few are willing to wait passively for a WNBA deal. They are actively pursuing what they can, capitalizing on every opportunity. If Project B successfully signs a critical mass of elite talent with its deep financial resources, it could destabilize the league, making the choice for players like Mitchell all too obvious. This is where the tension with Stephanie White reaches a boiling point. White has publicly, even defiantly, declared that Mitchell is the centerpiece of her Indiana Fever vision, stating her intention to build the entire team around her. That bold commitment now stands in stark contrast to Mitchell's pursuit of Project B creating a clear clash between player and franchise. White's declaration, while outwardly supportive, intensified pressures both within the team and from fans, complicating Mitchell's position further. General manager Amber Cox reinforced this stance during exit interviews, emphasizing that keeping Mitchell was the Fever's top priority. The unified front from Indiana underscores just how invested the organization was in her future, making the potential move to Project B feel like a direct challenge to their strategic plan. Mitchell's 2024 season was historic. She became the first Fever player to average 20 points per game over a full season, earned her third consecutive All-Star selection, and was named first-team All-WNBA. She carried an injury-plagued roster to the finals, cementing her value. Losing a player at the peak of her powers after such a defining season would be a devastating blow for Indiana. While the Fever previously supported her participation in off-season ventures like the Unrivaled League, Project B represents a completely different threat, one with far-reaching implications for both Mitchell and the WNBA. Unrivaled may be an off-season league, but Project B is something far more serious, a direct existential threat to the WNBA. The Fever's past support for off-season play doesn't extend to a rival league actively targeting their star and undermining the league itself. All indicators, including Mitchell's own public comments about opportunities elsewhere, point to a very real chance she is headed to Project B. This is no longer speculation, it's an increasingly likely reality that directly conflicts with the Fever's stated priorities. The question is no longer whether Mitchell will chase the money, but what lasting consequences her decision will have on her WNBA career and on the team she's meant to lead. Back when she joined Unrivaled, the Fever openly celebrated her participation, even sharing Instagram posts highlighting the move. That context makes the current situation all the more dramatic. What was once welcomed as an off-season chance has transformed into a threat, turning a supportive relationship into one fraught with tension. Mitchell's intentions have always been clear. She wants to maximize her earnings. Given her career stage and peak performance, it's logical she would prioritize financial security. But this decision creates a nearly impossible scenario for Indiana, a team that relies on her leadership and cannot match Project B's offers without jeopardizing the WNBA's structure. The clash between Mitchell's personal ambition and the Fever's public commitment has now reached a breaking point. Pursuing a multi-million-dollar contract with Project B makes it practically impossible for her to remain the centerpiece of a team Stephanie White vowed to build around. While the Fever haven't officially cut ties, Mitchell's actions have effectively created a separation far more definitive and damaging than any formal dismissal. The result, a championship contending team suddenly without its star, sending shockwaves through the entire WNBA.